Good morning, my beautiful warriors, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rebecca, aka the Mobility Mom, and you have discovered Coffee Talk with the Mobility Mom. Here we talk Disney, we talk travel, we talk life. And I appreciate that you have stopped by. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. Hit the little bell notification so you can be notified whenever a new video goes up. If you're a returning warrior and you haven't done so yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button and let's get started on today's topic. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning again. Welcome back, all of you beautiful warriors. So excited to have you back. So appreciative that you've stopped by. Again, if you will go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this a thumbs up, share with your friends, your family, whatnot. I appreciate everything you guys do to help get this channel out and get subscribers. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wanted to take a quick moment to do a huge shout out to Allison. I appreciate the fact that you donated to my channel. You bought me a cup of coffee, and I appreciate that. And speaking of coffee, today we are using the Mickey mug. Yes, we are. And inside, we just have some good old-fashioned Folgers coffee today. But that is what we're doing, and I wanted to again say thank you to Allison for buying me a cup of coffee. It really is appreciative. Every dollar you guys donate, if you look down in the description, you'll see my PayPal account email. And for those of you who have asked, if you make donations to this channel, the money is put into a cash envelope for work-related expenses, things like lighting, which, as you can tell, I still haven't quite figured it all out yet. It buys whatever I need for this channel and for my job to promote it. It pays for gift cards that I send clients when they book vacations with me, all that kind of good stuff. And so I appreciate the support more than you know. So thank you. And that leads me into the question of the day. The question came from one of the viewers. His name is James, and he wanted to know how I afford to go to Disney so much with the rising cost of tickets and, hotels and gas and all of that, while living on a more or less a fixed income. I live on disability and whatever I make on this channel and through my blog and stuff, and he just wanted to know how I afford to go so much with the rising cost. And I agree, Disney is getting expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it is a good chunk of change. I am fortunate enough that I live about a 2-hour drive from Disney, so I'm able to take multiple day trips throughout the year, and I do that because of being a Florida resident. I have an annual pass, and I do it on monthly payments, so I budget my annual pass payment into my monthly bills. So that is one way that I do it. I do a day here, a day there, but I do budget. All of my longer vacations, like if I have a 2, 3, 4 day vacation coming up, or if I do a Disney cruise, I plan those up to a year out. At Disney, you can plan up to 600 days out, and I do that. Usually when I get my tax return, I map out at least 3 vacations and 1 cruise a year. And I do that because I'm able to plan at least 600 days out, so I just put my deposit down. Depending on if you do a vacation package or just a room. In my case, I do just a room, so my down payment is usually a 1-night room stay. If you were to do a ticket and a room package deal, usually the deposit runs right at $200. So I plan a year out, and then I pay a little bit every month. I usually budget in anywhere from $20 to $60 a month to pay on these vacations throughout the year so that they're paid in full when I do go. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, you plan a year in advance. What if something happens? Well, that has happened. Like this month, I was supposed to go for 4 days the first week of February. And due to the fact that the person who normally drives me got COVID, she is under isolation for 10 days. And so I had to reschedule it. So I just, go in, I explain to the um, cast member when I call in, or you can call your travel agent, aka me, and I will modify it. Or the cast, and you just modify your vacation. And I've had to do that on multiple occasions. And it's not near. And back in the day, my travel agent did it for me, so it wasn't annoying. And now that I'm the travel agent, it's still not a big deal. I can do it in a matter of, well, it depends on how busy the phone is. Okay, I won't lie to you. The other day, I was on the line for 2 hours trying to make a modification to a vacation for a client, which is fine because I don't have anything else to do but sit on the phone and listen to Disney music. But so I modify. Uh, and that's how I do it. That's like this year when I get my income tax back, if I make enough, I'm going to take advantage of the discounted cruise deposit. Right now, between now and March 11th, if you book a Disney cruise, your deposit is half of what the normal deposit would be. So like for me to take a Disney cruise, usually it's the two of us. If my son tags along, he pays for himself. But usually for two people to take a cruise in September, the deposit is usually right around $600. Because I'm going to book this year during the special where it's 50% off, I'm only going to have to put $300 down. And because I'm booking for 2023, I have I think like almost 18 months to pay on my cruise. So by the time the cruise rolls around, it's paid for. And that's how I booked from last year. Like I have a cruise coming up in September, and because I booked when deposits were half off, I only had to come up with $200 down, and I've been paying about $40 a month every month, and I'm down to owing just I think a little over 500, but my cruise isn't until September, so I still got plenty of time to get it paid off. And so that's how I do it. And that was a really great question, James, because prices are going up at Disney. I'm not going to lie about that. And prices in general across the board are going up. And that is how I do it. To me, Disney is my passion. That's where I'm the happiest. Um, would I like to travel elsewhere? I would, and I do travel elsewhere. Sometimes, some years, I only take 2 Disney vacations because I want to go somewhere else. I really do level that out. But whether I vacation somewhere else or I vacation with Disney, I have to plan those out, and I plan them into my budget. And I make sure that wherever I go and whatever vacation I plan it where I can make payments on it. So if you've ever thought of going on a Disney vacation or taking a Disney cruise, consider doing that. Book a year in advance. I mean, like I said, at Disney, we can book up to 600 days out. So that's like, what, a year and 6 months out? So that's a year and a half out. So, like, you could book now for a Disney vacation in 2023, put a deposit down, pay on a thing, and then put the vacation under the Christmas tree this year. That can be like your family's big Christmas present, is that you're going to take them to Disney World, or you're going to take them on a cruise. Because like I said, right now, if you book a Disney cruise, deposits are half off. And that special is only going to run until like March 11th of 2022. After that, deposits go back up to normal, which is like 5 or 10% down. I think it's 10% down now. So that is a good way to look at it. I mean, if you want to take your family and you have a large family and you've been wondering how does a normal person go who hasn't won the lottery go to Disney, well, the answer is you plan in advance. I have a client that will be going down this December of 2022, who booked her vacation in August of 2021 and has been paying on it for the last 6 months. And that's how she's taking her family of 6. I have another client who's a family of 4 who just called me today and is booking for, I think we decided on May of 2023. And she put her deposit down and she will pay over the next year on that vacation. She budgeted in her payments. She makes, so much a month payments on that vacation so that when they go, the vacation's paid for. And the best part is even if you book a year in advance out, when specials come along, though, you still qualify for those discounts. If your package deal or your room qualifies for whatever deal's going on, you get that discount. And then, you apply that discount, which means the price goes down and whatever you've paid on it just comes off that total balance. So that's a way to save money. Another great way that I pay for my vacations, along with budgeting it into my everyday budget, is that if you'll notice in the description box, I have several rebate apps listed there with my referral code. I use those when I coupon. And so I let that money add up. And there's one down there called Dabble. And basically all you do is you can download games off of Dabble and play games on your phone and earn points and then exchange those points for gift cards. And so I exchange my points for Disney gift cards, and then I use those gift cards to pay for my vacation. Or if my vacation is already paid for, I can use those gift cards to pay for food in the park or souvenirs. Depending on how much I have on my Disney gift card and how much I save, I usually take those gift cards with me, and that's what pays for my food in the park if I want to eat in the park. To be perfectly honest, I usually only do food in the park once or twice on a long stay. Usually I'll do one sit-down meal and then maybe either one counter serve or a couple snacks throughout a 3 or 4 day vacation. The rest of the time I take food to my room and I pack things like those little travel boxes of cereal, and I bring my own milk, and I'll pack breakfast bars and protein bars, and I'll eat those in the park and stuff because it just saves me money. That doesn't mean I forgo all of Disney food, because I do buy snacks occasionally in the park, and I do, plan in at least 1 or 2 meals for the time. But a lot of times I just pack snacks and bring my own food because the rooms have refrigerators, they have coffee and all of that good stuff. So that is another way I'm able to afford it, because I don't necessarily splurge on a lot of food and souvenirs. I'm a really big one about not, and please forgive me because I do love Disney. I absolutely love all things Disney, but I rarely buy souvenirs in the park unless I can find them discounted. Usually I buy my souvenirs offline. I usually go online, or if I'm in Orlando for a long extended stay, I will go hit the Disney outlet stores to get my souvenirs. I rarely buy them in the park just because I think they are sometimes an unnecessary expense, and I'm just not really into them. I mean, I'm sure if you follow Disney News Anchor, you heard the whole fun and interesting thing that happened with the Figment popcorn box, of people standing in line for 6 hours to get this Figment popcorn bucket. I love popcorn as much as the other one, but I am still using a popcorn bucket that I bought 10 years ago. I rarely buy popcorn buckets. I'm not a popcorn. I mean, I know there are people out there that love to collect the popcorn buckets, and I get you, people. I do get you. I have an obsession with Disney mugs. I have a whole shelf of these, so I get your obsession with the popcorn bucket. I just, it's not my thing, so I would not have waited in line for 6 hours to get the Figment popcorn bucket. That said, he was the cutest thing ever. I was oohing and eyeing over all the pictures online, and I even entered a few giveaways to win one, but they're not something I would run and buy. So yeah. So with all of that said, in a very long-winded explanation, to answer your question, James, my top 4 tips for planning my vacation and doing my Disney vacation is: I plan way in advance, I make payments on my vacation, and I pay with gift cards and money that I set aside from rebate apps and playing games online and doing like surveys and stuff online where they give me gift cards. And when I get the option, I always pick a Disney gift card. That's just like anytime I do volunteer work and they want to pay me in a gift card, I always ask for a Disney gift card. If family members ask me what I want for a birthday, an anniversary, anything like that, I always ask for Disney gift cards. So I pay with that kind of stuff. And I will leave links to all my rebate apps down in the description bar if anybody wants to join any of them. If you want to try to, get Disney gift cards. And if not, you can trade for anything. I mean, if you're an Amazon shopper, you can get Amazon gift cards, you can get Walmart gift cards, Target gift cards, whatever you're into. But I'll leave a couple of them. I'll leave my referral links down in the thing if anybody wants to join the rebate apps to not only save money on groceries because they're going through the roof too, but you can get gift cards for other places. So yeah, so that was what, 3? Plan ahead, budget, rebate apps, and gift cards. And I take advantage of discounts anytime there's a discount. So those are my tips, James. And yes, it's getting a little bit more difficult. And back in the day, I would plan 5 or 6 vacations. I'm down to about 3. I'd usually take 3 Disney World vacations and 1 cruise a year. And with the prices the way they are, that may get shortened to 2 Disney World vacations and 1 cruise. But yeah, those are the biggest thing. Plan ahead, take advantage of discounts. Like I said, right now the Disney Cruise Line, you can put your half the amount of deposit that you normally would on right now. So now's a great time to plan a cruise for 2023, and then planning your Disney vacations up to a year and a half in advance so that you can pay on them over a year time, and then when you get there, they're paid in full. So I hope that answered your question, James. And again, another huge thank you to Allison for my cup of coffee. I do appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget, please hit the subscribe button. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. I appreciate all the love you give this channel, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out. And feel free to comment in the comment if you have a question for me, if you have something you want to tell me, something you want to talk about. Feel free to drop a comment in the comment box. I check my comments several times throughout the day, every day, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. But yeah, till next time, you guys all have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye, guys.